So we can all agree that the Octagon has changed over the years, but it is still the most brutal shape with 8 sides that there is. The mid-2000s is whenever the Octagon really began to gain its fame, and it's all due to this reality TV show, where 9 people had to fight for first place in the Octagon. And of course, this show is solitary.
Hello, my name is Val, and this is Solitary 3.0.
What show are you thinking of? I remember this show being terrifying, but I'll just let Val explain it.
I have taken humans out of their comfort zones and locked them into tiny octagonal pods. They are cut off from all contact with the outside world. I control every aspect of their life, when and what they eat.
Jesus! What is that?
How much they sleep, and what they do with every waking minute.
I can't think of why this reminds me of something that I've seen recently. Can't think of it.
As you can imagine, my extreme conditions create some radical reactions.
Son of a biscuit!
Son of a biscuit!
My guests are here of their own free will, and they can leave at any time. All they have to do is hit the red button, and I will allow them to return to their normal lives.
They'll go back to their normal lives, like... What?
My first test is about to begin. During this test, you and your teammate will race against your unseen competitors, running laps around my rocky road. The 3 teams that complete the most laps will earn the right to split up and occupy 6 individual pods.
Why are they holding hands? Nobody else be holding hands.
We're in love until she has to leave.
Ha! Will you marry me?
It's so weird to me, like, how the show works, because they take such a simple concept, because they don't have much room to come up with these big ideas, and then they bring them to such a terrible place. And there's one person that knows this better than anybody else, and that would be Rob.
I built my own pod at home. I've done all the treatments that have ever happened on the show before, training for the show for months. I can't wait. I'm in my underwear to keep cool, so I wouldn't be weighed down by my jeans.
Fascinating.
Yeah. I get weighed down by my jeans all the time, yeah. Freak. I think he's just got a little bit of a thing for Val.
You have 30 minutes to complete this round, starting now.
Okay, so
About to fall, I still about to fall. I gotta quit smoking.
The way that I see it, it's just 30 minutes. It's not that long to run in a circle. This is just challenge 1. This is just part 1 of challenge 1. It's just getting started. I wonder how dizzy they got. The whole room's spinning. This challenge ends. Everybody thinks, yeah, we did it. And they're super tired. They're super wore out. And this is where the part of the rocks really begins to come in, because then they have to remove their shoes and they just have to run in the circle in their socks. And then it gets worse.
For your next round, I want you to really put your souls into it. So please remove the last line of defense between you and the cold, hard stones, your socks.
I know people that can run around barefoot on rocks, but I don't know anybody that can run around for hours on end barefoot over rocks without it bothering them. There's only supposed to be 9 people here, but of course there's 5 teams of 2, so somebody's immediately gonna leave. Which is where we get into the second challenge, which only involves these 2 people.
It's gorgeous.
Ah, this is rad.
Hellraiser.
Chains turn me on, Val.
The design behind this challenge is just amazing in my mind, because it's like they took something that doesn't seem very bad for a little bit and then just added time into it.
I got a lock, Val. I got one.
Good. You may attach the lock to your opponent's arm.
Ooh, heavy.
That is correct. Each lock and chain weighs over 5 pounds.
But in this challenge, like all the rest of them, only one can make it, so only one of them gets to be, I guess only one of them gets to go home eat a good dinner, get some sleep, relax, while the other one gets to stay trapped in this tiny pod with a tiny bed, a tiny space to go to the bathroom that it's apparently really stinky, and also lose their name to be crowned number 9.
It is a little sad to see her go. Only a little.
So you can throw all the names out the window because none of the names matter. Literally everybody has a number, and that's how they will be remembered, it seems like.
There is an old saying, know thine enemy. 8 of you know more about one other guest than anyone in solitary history. But this knowledge is limited. I think it is time to share some secrets.
Here's like some reality TV showness. Because it's like they just want to do quick intros, but they're also like roasting the people. And like everybody gets roasted, and it's not good.
Number 2 is a 23-year-old who grew up without electricity and currently runs a home for senior citizens.
Like I would think number 2 is a pretty good dude.
Hi, can I take your pee pan for you? Here, let me throw that away for you.
Oh, I grew up without electricity. I'm tough. I can do anything.
And they say that? Like number 4 seems like a good dude, and then to make fun of somebody because they grew up without electricity. Ha, you're lame. You grew up without electricity. Ha, you take care of the elderly. Ha, I don't like you. That's mean. It comes off as a good dude everywhere else. This is what I'm saying. Like, it feels like the reality TV showness is like somebody wrote these roast.
Number 3 is a 19-year-old occasional streaker.
How often do you have to do that to be called an occasional?
Number 6 is a 27-year-old foster child with a pet poodle who hates technology and loves chick flicks.
This is another reality TV showness. Because, like, number 6 gets this face of, oh no, how dare you, you spilled my secret. And it's like, you must have told them that. It's not like they just made that up. I guess they could have just made up that he likes chick flicks. But there's something about that look that tells me it's real.
Who's my real mom and dad? I hate technology, so I can't go on Google and figure it out.
Like, again, with number 6. Like, number 4, what are you doing? I'm telling you, man, 2000s were a different time.
Who loves bacon and hates old people.
Why? You help me understand, what in the world kind of questions did they have on the survey thing that you would fill out to get on the TV show where you would answer, I hate old people?
I feel absolutely incredibly fantastic, Val. Although sometimes I feel little stones underneath my feet that aren't there. And also sometimes I feel like I'm wearing them edible panties, the ones that are kind of made like fruit roll-ups.
I think number 9's just I think he's just a weird dude. This is the part that I really like about the show, is the waiting phase.
My guests have been without sleep or food for over 24 hours.
Starting to get pretty intense to really set them into the show. At least they got water. This is the part where they start to mess with their minds because they get just a little bit of food and they tell them that it's lunchtime, but it's actually dinner time.
It tastes like a horseshoe, man.
Are you sure this isn't? So maybe this is what it tastes like?
How long have you all been eating poop?
We have never eaten poop.
Or, I mean, nah, they wouldn't do that. Would they? Some more time passes. You brought action figures to play in your little pot. She must be making some pottery. Like, when was the last time you looked at a hula hoop and said, yeah, I'll bring that on a trip? I thought this was a really neat thing that I found from Reddit. One of the contestants from season 2 went in and did an AMA. They said that there were all these extra challenges that don't air on the show. But if I'm taking a guess, all of The other extra challenges are probably not as interesting as this final challenge of this episode.
Guests, it is time to sit down and make yourselves uncomfortable. You must stay seated on your stool until I tell you to get off. Your feet cannot touch the floor or the footrest.
Seems simple enough. Sit down. Don't let your feet touch the ground. Here's 2 bars to hold on to.
Humans rarely support their entire body weight on just their buttocks. Mild discomfort transforms into pain very quickly. And this wooden stool is by far the most comfortable seat I will give them.
If you would also hit that like button and subscribe and let me know if you've seen this show. It would help out and mean a lot.
Good thing I have some cushion for the pushing, so it's okay.
What'd she say?
Cushion for the pushing.
I'm sorry, I need that again.
Cushion for the pushing.
How long do you think it took her sitting there to come up with that one?
Round 2. Twice as long, twice as painful. Please retrieve the next stool sample.
I don't know why that made me laugh so much whenever I watched it here just the other day.
This should be as easy as riding a bicycle.
I don't know about you, but I don't personally like sitting on a bike seat. It's uncomfortable. But that's the whole point of the show.
This one's crushing my man biscuits. It's actually kind of nice after a while once it, gets into the throbbing.
I knew number 9 was a freak. It's time for everybody to sit on their balls. The time has come.
No! Come on!
Are you kidding me?
That's what they're doing. They're sitting on their balls.
This hurts a lot.
Stop shaking.
Suffering increases by the minute.
I feel like I'm giving birth.
And it gets worse.
It's a mini Val.
It's like we're doing a dirty thing, me and you, Val.
Exactly. For this next round, you must sit on my face.
Yeah, that one caught me off guard too. I will say, I am surprised that these people lasted this long before they end up hitting the button.
New episode of the button.
Not that button. This is not the button. But they hit the red button in the Octagon. But not that Octagon.
Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
This Octagon.
I quit.
Numbers 6, 3, and 9 endured my stools for hours.
I really want to know how long these people had to sit in these very uncomfortable things. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't want to do it. I don't want to, I don't know. I mean, that'd probably be interesting. Okay, I guess. I mean, I really want that 50 grand.
You have experienced great pain in your life, yet pain made you hit the red button.
I've been stabbed and hit with cars and stuff like that.
You've been stabbed? Taking this 4-inch Octagon straight up the rectum is... Yeah, that sounds worse than being stabbed.
You were the first to quit this treatment.
It hurts that, it was a little block of wood that stopped me. And I didn't think I would cry.
Yeah, I didn't think you would cry either. Why? Like, I can't blame number 6 for giving up. But, like, you're going home in the first episode. I mean, come on.
You will be missed.
I miss you too, Val. Robot high five.
Val should have said, human high five. If you guys enjoyed this and want to see me do another episode of this show or another weird old show, just let me know down in the comments. I hope that you enjoyed, and have a blessed day. Human high five.
Score 1 for technology.